What's going on, everybody? It's Falchion with you once again, and once again we're here for another Tuesday night race league here at the MSR. For those of you not in the know, that's Max Speed Racing, and this is a big one. Pardon me, had to clear my throat there. But first, let's get a couple of things out of the way. Big congratulations goes out to Aston Martin. They have locked up the Constructors' Championship with sitting at 567 points. Mercedes is 105 points back. No way they can surpass Aston at this point. So big congratulations to BXTN and Websy on that huge constructors win. Glad to see it. Glad to see it. On the drivers' championship, whole different story, right? BXTN sitting at 345 points, only 12 points behind him right now is DJ CJ sitting on 333 points. And we're at Jeddah. And now, admittedly, before today, I've never turned a lap on Jeddah, never driven it. I got out there today in the Haas and ran some laps, and it's a complicated track, right? Neither of these drivers can afford a mistake tonight. It's a must that they bring their A game this evening. And that wouldn't be a problem, except we have all these other drivers. And while all these other drivers are not looking to interfere in this championship race between BXTN and DJ CJ, all these other drivers still want to win, right? So Websy in P3 definitely wants to help his teammate BXTN, so they bring home everything for the season, right? That will lock them up for the championship as well as the Constructors' Championship that they already won. But Huggy Bear here is definitely going to want to help his teammate out to upset that apple cart so that DJ CJ wins that championship. So there's going to be some teamwork going on there. Then Cotton, Jewel, Rum, all these other drivers, they want a win under their belt, right? That's what every driver wants, a win. So this is going to be a good one, as they have been for the last couple of weeks. Let's jump in the car with somebody. Let's jump in with Saucy Monster, see what he's got going on. Saucy out on the soft tires. I cannot imagine anybody running the hard tires this evening. Maybe if you get into an accident really early and you think they could take you to the end, but tonight everybody's going to want as much grip as possible. As you can see, these walls are just way too close to risk it, as Jewel jumps into P1 instantly with a 128.7. I think the best I saw in practice was down into the 127s. So Jewel doing it tough right off the bat. Sorry, I'm having to fix some things here on my end. There we go. Stang Bagel says, I'm about to get destroyed. Have a good setup, but can't go over the white lines. Medium seems to be the best tires for him. And the car is feeling extra wonky when it slips. I don't think you're alone in that. DJ CJ goes into P1 with a 128 even. I don't think you're alone there. Bagel, the track just seems like it's ready to bite. Jumping down with Commander Lasky. Let's get some details up. We'll go tires and get all the telemetry and jump on board. The thing is, right, when I was turning laps, and Evil actually said this as well when I spoke to him during practice, when we were talking during practice, is you have to use the curbs or you're going to just be giving up so much time. As you see here, you saw Lasky really having to use that curb. But we all know there's an inherent risk when you're using curbs like that, right? It's crazy dangerous. And it's magnified here because you're between walls. Lasky goes to P2 with a 128.4. Websy in the wrong car. What's going on there? I'm sure his points will still go towards his team. Not that it matters. His team has already locked it up, but let's jump on board with Anton, see what he's got going on. Sitting in P5 with a 130 even at this moment. Fires off DRS. Got a yellow flag. It just went green. Taking it way out, really close to the wall, and that's what you're gonna have to do. It's like the Price is Right. You gotta get as close as you can without going over. If it rains, oh my goodness, if it rains. See, I know so little about this race that I don't even know if it's a night race, to be honest with you guys. Anton P4 with a 129.4. Able to improve his time. I think he's probably even got a little bit more in it, or ready to go, or yeah, in it. I think he can eke out a little bit better of time. Let's jump down to Josh Jones, see what he's got going on as he fires off his DRS. I'm impressed at how close these guys are getting to the walls without touching. But right now, it's just qualifying in the race. What's going to happen when getting close to the wall also means that there's a car on your inside that you've got to avoid touching as well. Josh Jones aborting the lap. Jewel running through, coming up on another car. He definitely does not want that right now, as either Saucy or Bagel passes him. All right, so you've got this other car now. You want to get past it. Yeah, there you go. I think that might have been Anton. less sitting at a 128.7. His teammate sitting at a 128.4. DJ CJ in the lead with a 128 even. Saucy Monster in P5, or excuse me, Anton in P4 with a 129.4. Saucy Monster with a 129.9. Angry sitting in P6 with a 131.4. Jumping on board with Evil, see what he's got in the tank. Evil really been knocking at the door of sitting on the pole the last few weeks, and then just having some horrible luck in the races. I know he's looking to turn that around this evening. Want to jump on board with Websy? Yeah, he's definitely not in his car. Not sure what happened there. I don't see anybody else in his car. May have been when everything started up. He was away from his wheel, and the AI would have just chosen a car for him. Bagel in with a 130.4 as Evil hits. Angry with a 131.4. Just Jones in P7 with a 130 even. BXTN jumps to the top of the time, well, to P2 with a 128.2. Nothing in it between these top 4 drivers right now. Websy takes P1, first guy into 127 territory with a 127.9. Maybe he wanted to be a McLaren driver all along. I don't know. Good on you, Websy. Good on you. That means you're definitely going to see DJ CJ back out. You're definitely going to want to, BXTN's going to definitely want to come out. We know for sure that Jewel loves taking poles. He's the pole guy. Let's jump on board with Huggy. DJ CJ really needing Huggy to be up there with him this evening. Let's see what Huggy can do as he approaches this. He is definitely gaining on the car in front of him. Looks like a Red Bull. Here he goes. I think this complex right here is really going to take the measure of these drivers, especially at the start of this race. That turn 1, turn 2 complex is going to be complex. It's going to be definitely really complicated starting this race off. He is absolutely gaining. Both drivers on a fast lap. Both drivers are on the soft tires. Both drivers have the right to put in their fast lap. Both drivers spark off that DRS. Huggy is fast. Huggy with that inside. Huggy into P7 with a 129.7. Websy peeling out of the pits. DJ CJ on his outlap. The XTN on his outlap. These two drivers definitely needing to do their thing right now. The best place these two drivers can be at the start of this race is P1 and P2. From there, they would need to create some distance between themselves and the pack and then just have their own fight. That's the best thing that they can hope for. If they're behind anybody at the start of this race, that puts them at great risk of being collected in an incident, and nobody wants that. EXTM starting his fast lap now. Let's ride. Looks like he was struggling through 1 and 2 there. Let's quick jump back to DJ CJ. I don't think he's too far behind. Maybe I'm wrong though. Websy finished with a 127.9. Jewel finished with a 128.7. I think Lasky is going to be done 128.4. Angry finished with a 131.4. Cotton finished no time. Rum finished no time with a quali ban, unfortunate for him. Both those two drivers are going to be looking to come through the field pretty hard. Bagel done with a 134 with a 130.4. Saucy Monster done with a 129.9. The XCN goes to the top of the board with a 127.8. DJ CJ done with a 128 even. Evil pulling into the pits, 129.3. That's everybody. So as it goes, BXTN on pole, 127.8. Websy, his teammate, even though it doesn't look like it, again, Websy not in his car right now. Websy, his teammate, with a 127.9. That's a great place for these drivers to be. Websy can definitely help his teammate out from this position. I am Mr. DJ CJ in P3. Bagel says he went offline, as in got disconnected on the straight, and the game counted that as a track limit violation. He hopes that's fixed in F1 2022. We all do. Just everybody seems to be suffering. So BXTN P1, his teammate Websy P2, DJ CJ P3, Commander Lasky P4, his teammate Jewel in P5, Evil P6, Anton P7, Huggy P8. He's gonna have some work to do if he wants to get up there and help his teammate and who's in P3. And I lost it. So it is a nice race. Track's gonna be cool. Oh, Bagel went off the racing line, he says, and that counted as a. Nonetheless, we still agree with you in that needs to be fixed in 2022. And F1 22. And I think it will be. I think the problem is we are at that position right now. That transition position. Jumping on board with Anton to be in the middle of the field for this start. Where definitely the developers' focus is on the new game rather than fixing the bugs in this current game. So that's definitely unfortunate, but unfortunately that's where we are. All set up and ready to go. 25 laps here at Jeddah under the lights between the walls. Track is going to be cool. These tires are going to be cold, and turn 1 and 2 are treacherous. What is going to happen? For BXTN, sitting in P1, exactly where he needs to be. Sitting in P1 in the championship as well by 12 points. Mr. DJ CJ sitting in P3. Would rather be in P1, sitting in P2 in the championship. And between them, BXTN's teammate Websy, P2. We know that BXTN and Websy are wonderful at the team game. This looks like it's going to be a one-stop race. This is the one, guys. I think this is the one. This might answer all questions. DJ CJ is going to have a stellar drive out of P3 right now. He must be feeling very alone up there. His teammate down in P8, unfortunately. He's got to bypass both the Aston drivers. Here we go. The lights are on. The lights are out. That was quick. Into T1 already. We see carbon fiber flying. Drivers off the track. Jumping on board. Anton was able to get past Evil for a place swap. DJ CJ able to get past Websy for a place Swap, I can speak, I promise. I'm just a little excited right now. It's happening. It's happening. Right now, DJ CJ needs to really, really put the pressure on BXTN. The only thing is you really don't want to do that this early in the race. You just want to get to a comfortable place, but there's no time now. The season is almost done. There's only this race and the next. DJ CJ needs to place himself in a position to make a move, to make a pass, and then figure out how he can hold that. Meanwhile, in P3, you can see how close Websy is, ready to pounce, ready to help his teammate out. In P4, Jewel just a little bit back. Maybe struggling a little bit to hold on to the top 3 cars. And is definitely outside of the DRS range when that pops up. Lasky, P5, just looking to get up there with his teammate. Jewel able to get back into DRS and then got out and then is back in. It's going to be close for him. Evil in P6 able to get back past Anton. Definitely within DRS range when it sparks off. Anton, pretty good distance outside of DRS right now. In P8, the Huggy Bear, the man looking to get up to where his teammate is to lend aid, will be looking to use DRS to bypass Anton. Everybody fast up in the front. As you saw, all 3 drivers put in the fastest lap, one right after the other. DRS is now enabled. Rum all the way from the back up into P9, 5 places, doing it. Saucy Monster in P10 has lost a spot, but still sitting in the points. Cotton, unfortunately, came in a little late, missed his qualifying, but has moved up to P11. So definitely going forward. Just Jones in P12, coming off a DRS. Going to be looking to make his way past Cotton. Angry obviously has had to pit. 35 seconds back in P13, and 5 seconds, almost 6 seconds behind him is Bagel. Also must have had to pit, sitting in the P14. We did see a fair amount of carbon fiber flying around, going through turns 1 and 2. DJ CJ all the way back down to P4 and falling. He's in the pits. Let's see what he's got going on here. Switching over to a set of the mediums with a nose change. The one thing he could not afford to have happen. The single thing DJ CJ could not afford to have happen. That is unfortunate. That is unfortunate. As things sit right now, I do believe BXTN wins and DJ CJ is outside of the points. It's a game over. BXTN will be the champion. But That being said, it's only lap 4 right now. Plenty of time for DJ CJ to do his thing. Jewel, jumping on board with him, was able to get past Websy. Evil with a 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. This looks like a track that's going to be easy to happen. Jewel really able to attack BXTN. Let's see if he goes for the pass here. DRS, boom. No problem. Rum, fastest lap, 131 even. Can Jewel run away with this right now? Jewel really needs to break out of that DRS range right now. If he can do that, it's a big, big help to DJ CJ. BXTN though, you already know he's not trying to let that happen. And with Websy just behind him pushing, still well within DRS range right now. There's the DRS. Jewel really hugging the inside. Was that enough? He's about to have DRS again. Or he does already. Don't think it was enough. Yeah, it wasn't enough. That's definitely interesting. Felt like I saw Evil dropping. Evil's in the pits. Here comes DJ CJ. He's able to get past. Evil's on a new set of the mediums. Rum to P5. 9 places made up. And really pushing up on Commander Lasky right now. Can Commander Lasky jump Websy and put the pressure on BXTN, which will help his teammate Jewel, who's in P1 right now, but only by about half a second. All these guys are going to have DRS. Rum also within DRS range behind Lasky, just not close enough to do anything. BXTN able to take Jewel. Now what? Oh, was that Bagel? Yes, Bagel sideways on the track. All these drivers able to get by him. That must have been frightening for those guys. Jumping on board with Jewel. If these guys continue to, we got a virtual safety car. If these guys continue to switch places throughout the race, that's really going to play into DJ CJ's hands. Help him get back up to these guys. Rum was able to get past Lasky. Waiting for the VSC to end here. Evil, drive-through penalty, speeding under the VSC. That's unfortunate. What we got going on up here? Jewel. Able to get past BXTN. Yeah, this is a situation BXTN does not want to be in. He does not want to spend this entire race swapping places with Jewel. That's only going to serve to make it easier for DJ CJ to come back up through the pack. DJ CJ now in P10. Four and a half seconds behind just Jones, though. That's a lot of work to make up, but there's a lot of time to make that work up. Rum definitely in a position to upset this entire thing. If he can get past Websy and he starts to attack BXTN, and if he ends up putting himself in a position to where he and BXTN are swapping places back and forth, that puts him another car closer to DJ CJ. Excuse me a moment. Jewel into the pits. Rum is around and Rum is gone. Rum is out. Sorry, it's like I have a frog in my throat right now. Who swallows frogs? Apparently me. Full course yellow. DJ CJ needed this. DJ CJ is in the pits, but he needed this. This bunches everybody up. This allows him to use slipstream to get back to the front. BXTN needed this. BXTN now sitting in the front. Jewel, who was giving Anton 5-second penalty for speeding pit lane. Gotta be careful with that. What was I saying? Jewel, who was really attacking BXTN, swapping those positions, now sitting in P6. Huggy in P4. That's excellent positioning for him. It would be better if he can get past Lasky, because then if DJ CJ gets up to him, they can attack as a team, put DJ CJ in that winning position. We've also lost Evil. Huggy into the pits. Imagining he's going to jump onto the medium tires. Yes, we see his team with the medium tires out, and that's done and dusted. Jewel now back up into P3, but he is sitting on a time penalty. Let's check the age of these tires. BXTN has been in, sitting on brand new medium tires. Websy has been in, sitting on brand new medium tires. Jewel sitting on brand new medium tires, but does have a penalty. Lasky, brand new medium tires, but does have a penalty. Huggy in the P5, brand new medium tires. Cotton sitting on brand new soft tires, going to be looking to make some moves. Just Jones sitting on brand new hard tires, looking to be assured to go to the end from this position, from this point in the race. DJ CJ sitting on a brand new set of the medium tires, but in 8th place. He's going to really need to push hard at the beginning. But, sorry, I got distracted by something. He's going to really need to push hard when this when the safety car goes in. But through 1 and 2 is going to be difficult. Saucy Monster, new mediums, P9. Anton, new mediums, P10. Angry, new mediums, P11. Bagel, Lappold, mediums. Trying to figure out if they're going to let him by or not. I don't think they are. Not the drivers, the game. Bagel lap down. And we have lost both Rum and Evil. Let's jump on board with DJ CJ as this restart can really make or break him. What's the worry here, as I see it? Just Jones sitting in front of him on a set of hard tires. Those tires are going to be stone cold. He's going to struggle, I believe, through 1 and 2 at the beginning, at the restart. Ahead of him, Cotton, sitting on a new set of soft tires. He's going to have way more grip than everybody around him. He's going to want to get up and go. That could work for CJ, or that could hurt him. If CJ can get to him, maybe Cotton pulls him along with him. If he can't get to Cotton and Cotton just takes off, that could leave DJ CJ in a position where nobody is helping him around the track. And right now, DJ CJ could use the help. Safety car in this lap. DJ CJ really needs to get up to the back of Just Jones right now. Here we go. DJ CJ playing this smart, not weaving. It's a little dangerous to do that right now. Oh, little weave there, little weave. Be careful. Got to be careful. Right now, you cannot afford the luxury of even a single mistake. Here they go. Green flags are out. Jones not bad at all through 1 and 2 on those hard tires. I'm happy to be proven wrong in this. Jones putting some distance between himself and DJ CJ right now. Let's see where Cotton is. Cotton has definitely separated himself from Jones. Cotton all over Huggy right now. Remember, Cotton's on those soft tires. He's got the grip over everyone else in this whole field right now. Unfortunate thing for Cotton is that those tires are going to go off pretty fast, and we're only about halfway through the race right now. There you see how Jeddah works. You may have been expecting Cotton to make that pass right there, but he just couldn't because Jeddah has these sweeping S's that just makes it really difficult to pass. Huggy losing touch with a 1 through 4. But the Ferraris look like they're going at it. Websy ahead of both Ferraris. Really gatekeeping right now. Really got his elbows out, allowing his teammate to walk away. To just have the freedom to drive his race up there. And that's what it comes down to, right? Angry, 3-second penalty, multiple warnings. Jewel ready to pounce. Win DRS. And there's another safety car. Saucy Monster and Huggy Bear are out of this race. I really wish Codemasters would put in a replay system for spectators. Not sure what happened back there, but once again, this plays into DJ CJ's hands. This gives them another bite at the apple. This bunches them back up. Angry into the pits. Anton into the pits. Cotton into the pits. Everybody goes on to another set of mediums. Anton's is 1 lap old. DJ CJ's tires, a lap older than BXTN's. Doesn't seem like it will make a difference, but it could make a difference towards the end of this, right? Now, the chances are great, for sure, for certain, of another safety car or 3. Not trying to throw a commentator's curse out there. Not trying to do that, but it's just the nature of this track. Walls, night, colder surface. DJ CJ, P5. Between him and his quarry, his target, his prey, if you will, Commander Lasky, Jewel, and BXTN's teammate Websy. I have to keep reiterating that. They're not driving the same car right now due to some mix-up, but they are teammates. And they drive like teammates. They back each other. They help each other score points. Right now, DJ CJ needs to be leading this, or at the very, very least, he needs to place himself in the P2. Just Jones into the pits. Let's see what he's doing. Going on to a set of the softs. 10 laps, probably. He probably can make it. Bagel looking like he's still a full lap down. What's going on in BXTN's mind right now? I imagine he's got to be contemplating hopping onto a set of the softs. And if he does, right, if he does, everyone behind him has to follow suit if they want a chance. Right now, BXTN in total control of this race. I know I'm quiet right now, but I don't know what to say. Safety car in this lap. BXTN is not changing tires. BXTN is now backing these guys up. Again, we're going to jump on board with DJ CJ to see what he can make out of this restart. He is in a much, much better position right now. Again, Just Jones no longer on the hard tire, now sitting on the soft, the set of the softs. Cotton no longer on the set of the softs, now sitting on the mediums, definitely going to the end. And here we go. DJ CJ does not get the start that he would want, but 1 and 2 could help him. There's 1, there's 2. Unfortunately, it felt like he got a little bit held up by the Ferrari in front of him, Commander Lasky. Nothing illegal, I'm not saying that. Just saying he came up on him really fast and had to back out of it, maybe a bit harder than he wanted to. Lasky taking a 3-second penalty. Right now, let's check out the penalties actually. Stang Bagel 3 seconds as well. Jewel 5-second penalty. Lasky 6-second penalty. Effectively, if things were to end the way they are right now, DJ CJ is ahead as Lasky goes around and puts it in the wall. Will that bring out a full course caution? No. It's staying local. Lap 16. Pretty sure Lasky is going to have to pit. That looked like a hard shunt into the wall. Yeah, he's being very careful through these very fast corners. Lasky is definitely going to have to pit. DJ CJ, P4. Cotton is in P5, but almost 2 seconds back. DJ CJ definitely does not need the stress, so he's happy about that right now. Nonetheless, Jewel 0.2 seconds ahead of 0.2 seconds ahead of him. Yeah, I got that right. DRS is going to be his friend. Unfortunately for DJ CJ, Jewel is going to have DRS on Websy as well, so it's just going to be a big DRS train. You never really like that, right? It kind of can negate things. It could help. It could help because they're punching a bigger hole in the air for DJ Websy, and Jewel will be punching a bigger hole in the air for DJ CJ to drive through, and that could be helpful. But you never just really want to be in it at the end of a DRS train, to be honest with you. CJ with a big move. Pulls it off. Only Webzy stands between him and BXTN. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to discount anybody else's race, but this is for the champion as Webzy goes around. Does that bring out a full course caution? One, no. But it does put DJ CJ right behind BXTN. It's all to play for again. Now BXTN has to sweat. Now BXTN has to push. Now BXTN has to watch his mirrors, decide what he's going to do, precisely place his car, all the things that Webzy was absolutely protecting him from. The point of view BXTN has looking in his mirrors right now. Just Jones, 3 seconds, multiple warnings. Look at the DRS. Gonna have another one right here. BXTN gets a little bit of a better exit out of that last corner, but look, DRS. There you go. Now, what does CJ need right now? CJ needs the Ferrari. CJ needs the Ferrari to jump all over BXTN and pass him. And we have seen earlier in this race that Jewel can do that very thing. Jewel has enough in his car rate, or at least he did at the beginning, and I imagine he still does, to overtake and swap places back and forth with BXTN. The big difference is BXTN also has DRS. So that hurts Jewel a bit. Cotton, 4 seconds back. Effectively not in that fight up there. What's going on up front? Webzy, another second and a half or so, a little under, behind Cotton. Anton, Jones, Angry, and Bagel round out this field, all of them sitting on 6 seconds worth of penalties. On board with BXTN, with the DRS, boom. That's the thing, right? That's the thing. Who's gonna be where on the last lap to maybe take advantage? From Jules' perspective, there's the DRS. CJ really closes in on BXTN. Now using every bit of that slipstream. Both drivers navigating this course beautifully. Just their driving styles are artful. Here we go. Is there another DRS zone? See, I just don't know this track. BXTN gonna take it right back. I couldn't really tell who crossed the line first there. It kind of looked like it was BXTN, so it kind of looks like coming around the last corner, you want to be in P2. But it was really close. It was really close. Jewel, while sticking close to these guys, does not look like he wants to interfere in this championship battle. Websy, feel for the guy right now. He's doing so well, gatekeeping for his teammate. Rear end just got away from him. We saw it happen. The first three cars are racing each other. Everybody else just really spread out. DJ CJ does not pass under DRS there. He doesn't want to. Not even close to being able to make the pass before the line. You want to be in P1 coming through the last corner. Lap 22 right now. These drivers are working things out in their heads. Lap 24 is going to be the tale of this story. BXTN through that DRS zone, not able to make inroads. Jewel still there, ready to pounce if anybody makes a mistake, but does not look like he's pushing to separate these guys. BXTN, DRS right now. Coming on the lap 23 right now, BXTN, DRS. Is he going to make the pass? I don't think you want to right now. I think it's lap 24 where you want to make the pass. BXTN puts himself in a position to take this win. Sorry guys, we're going to roll. I know I've been focusing on these drivers, but this is the championship and this is the race, right? These guys are racing each other right now. I mean, everybody else is racing each other, but the splits, the distances between them are not close to what's going on right here. Let's look at it from Jewel's perspective. Jewel, essentially, not in this either, as he takes another 3-second penalty, putting him to 8 seconds worth of penalties. One and two in the championship. Racing for it all right now. I can't even imagine what DJ CJ is going through right now. Websy, 3-second penalties. This is where it happens. Angry, 3-second penalties. If BXTN gets past right now, and he doesn't, oh my goodness. Plot twist for you guys. Bagel says all he needs is one more safety car. There's a DRS. Not close enough. know what? I was wrong. I was wrong. Lap 24. Did I say lap 24? Yeah, I did. No, I was right. I'm mixed up. This is the lap. On that front straight, BXTN is going to need to make that pass. And he's in position to do it right now. CJ needs to get some separation. DRS. This isn't the one, though. This isn't the one. It's the one on the straight. The one after this. BXTN right there. BXTN. I don't think DJ can hold him off. No. CJ looking for a miracle now. CJ's got to hang on to the rear of BXTN and must. Lasky out of the race. Did we already know that? This DRS he needs to use to get right on the rear wing of BXTN. Next DRS he needs to use to actually make the pass. He cannot afford to take it as we've got a lap car in front of him. Good job. I think that was Bagel staying out of the way, not interfering. Great job. Great driving. There's the DRS. He needs this one, but he's too far back. He's too far back. If he would have been able to take that inside line. Oh wait, he got him. He got him. He got him. Wow. I'm sorry. I'm yelling. I'm sorry. Let me move the mic away. Wow. Wow. I did not think he would be able to do that. I did not think he had the room, but CJ was right there. I mean, they went through side by side, and he was able to make that by nothing. I can't think of anything to say that will be rude. That wouldn't be rude. By the skin of his teeth, I guess. Passed. It was so close. I didn't even go through. Wow. I'm absolutely stunned by the way this race ended. CJ defying the odds, able to pull off the win. I'm tired. I'm emotionally drained. I cannot believe that. CJ prancing out. So close. I don't think I've ever seen a closer race than that in this league. Usually I would have interviews at the end, but unfortunately, you guys, I have to go I have to go get my puppy is what it is. Deal with something in real life. CJ takes the win at Jeddah. I'm wiped. I can't imagine how he feels. I can't imagine how BXTN feels. That was huge. That was absolutely huge. Excellent driving between the two of them. That easily could have ended in tears. Wow, though. Right? Just absolutely wow. That is the kind of racing you get here in the MSR, guys. This is the place to be, guys. If you're into F1 racing and you're on the Xbox, you want to jump into this league. Gearing up right now for F1 22. I got to go. I got to go get the little one. Guys,